All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Got a lot to talk about today. It's been a while. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, you know. So I'm saying shout out to my teams, man. Shout out to the city of Detroit, man. Happy New Year. You know, the lowest homicide rate since 1966. That's very happy to hear. I'm very happy to hear it for sure. I'm very glad about what the city is doing. It's on every time I come back home to visit, it makes me feel good because the whole reason like we moved from Detroit was it was a lot of bad stuff going on and my mama didn't want me raised up in that. But now, I'm very tempted to move back. But yeah, again, shout out to the city, man. It's always a great time when I'm back home. There's no place like home. And with a new year, new Detroit Pistons. I wish. We just lost to the Golden State Warriors last night. Again, why Asar Thompson is not playing more minutes, I have no idea. To be honest. But that's fine. That's fine, bro. Because we're one step closer to it being the new Detroit Pistons. And with that being said, I'm clearly talking about Pascal Siakam. I don't care if he's not on the timeline. He's not on the timeline. I don't care about none of that. I don't. This team could be a playoff team next year. I still stand by that. I have to, because I have an egregious bet with my homeboy where I will be very mad if we don't make the playoffs next year. But it is what it is. And honestly, like I said, the Detroit Pistons, I feel like, can be a playoff team next year. I feel like they can really turn it around and have a winning record for the rest of the season. You know, from January 1st to the end of the season, I feel like the Pistons can have a winning record. I really feel like we can. Especially if we're able to get this, oh no, my case, that's sad. If we're able to get this Pascal Siakam trade down. Because how I feel about it is, that's literally what we've been needing. For me, it was a complete waste of time to trade Saddiq Bey for James Wiseman. What was the actual point? What was the actual point if we're now going to we're working to get James Wiseman to get traded? Because I didn't even know he's shooting 71% from the field. He's blocking shots really well. The baskets he's trying to get, it really irks me. It irritates me. But I mean, he's 71% from the field. But again, he's not playing that many minutes. It's just very stressful. But I personally wanted Jaden Ivey. I mean, I did not want Jaden Ivey in the draft. I wanted somebody like Keegan Murray. I wanted a guy that could be a 3-4. That's what I wanted. Because that's what the Pistons clearly needed. I don't know how Troy Weaver couldn't see it, but that's what we needed. Because my whole thing is Jaden Ivey is he can be a number one option somewhere. My thing is we already have a number one option in Cade Cunningham, which means I don't feel like the Pistons will be able to maximize Jaden Ivey's potential. I don't feel like we can do that, which is why I didn't want to draft Jaden Ivey, because I feel like he can be a number one option. But that's not what we need. We need somebody to support our number one option. And it's just very frustrating for me. Because like I said, we still have a hole at the 3-4. Bogdanovich can score, but he's a piece of paper. Like, I just really don't understand it. It's so frustrating to me. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do, to be honest. We're trying to make it work. You see it's not working, you know. Isaiah Stewart, he's been very frustrating for me because it's just, I don't know. Something's got to give with the Pistons, and we're about to see it happen. In the Pascal deal, there was 3 teams. It was the Pacers, Pistons, and the Kings. The Kings were very heavy, and now they just dropped out of the race. They're not trying to do it anymore because I feel like, what was it? My homeboy, shout out Himia, he's trying to, well, no, not he. The Kings are trying to get, no, the Kings are not trying to give up Keegan Murray. And the Raptors would clearly want Keegan Murray because I want Keegan. Everybody wants Keegan Murray. But they're not going to give him up. So it is what it is. So with the Detroit Pistons, hey man, give up Bogdanovich, give up Alec Burks, give up, I don't care. Man. If I could have Pascal for Jaden Ivey, I'll take that trade. That's a great trade to me. I would love to take that trade because it's just We need guys that are going to be able to space the floor for Cade. We need guys that can play to Cade's pace. And even then, I feel like Monty Williams' system, it doesn't even necessarily work for Cade's pace, because Cade has a very slow and methodical pace. And Monty has really touched the ball, do something with it, and just move on. I don't know, man. These Pistons are just very frustrating. I want to know what y'all are thinking in the comment section, to be honest, because it's just very frustrating to see my Pistons just playing like this, because it's literally the whole season for the Pistons. We've been in the majority of our games. Literally, we fumble the bag after halftime. We get it back going again. And then we fumble the bag with like 5 minutes left in the game, and then we lose. It's the same every game. We'll have a lead. We'll get out to a great start. We'll finish the first half strong. We start the second half terrible, and then we end the game terrible. It's the same thing over and over. What did Roman Reigns say? It's like missionary. It's the same thing over and over. I'm tired of it. I'm honestly tired of it. Like, Monty throws out these all bench units that just lose the lead, and it's just bad. We have no rhythm. There was stretches where we were playing Joe Harris at the 4. I don't know, man. It's just very frustrating to see why the Pistons are just, because this isn't even a bad team. And again, you can clown me in the comment section if you want to. Oh, the Pistons I've seen plenty of worse built Detroit Pistons teams, and none of those teams are nearly as good as this team. And yet, for some reason, we have the league record of the most losses consecutively. I don't get it. In a season, I don't get it. We have studs like Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham. Yeah, Jaden is a stud too, but the problem is Jaden and Cade want to turn the ball over 50 million times, so everybody loves to throw, but Cade's stats. He's averaging like, 25, 7, and 3. Along with, don't forget to mention the 3 turnovers, the 3-4 turnovers or whatever. What is it? What's the stat? Cade has the most turnovers in the league or something? I'm almost out on the Killian Hayes train. Halliburton is just playing so good that it just makes me so frustrated seeing Cade. The more I see Tyrese Halliburton play better, the more mad I am at the fact that we drafted Killian Hayes. Because literally any Pistons fan knows everybody wanted to either somehow trade the assets and go up for LaMelo Ball. We wanted to get Killian Hayes because he had roots with Detroit. Shout out to Will Bynum. Or we wanted Tyrese Halliburton. Those were literally the 3 choices. And we picked the worst one. But at the same time, if we didn't get Killian, we might not have gotten Cade next year. Anybody who knows me knows I either wanted Killian Hayes or Tyrese Halliburton. Clearly was wrong on Killian Hayes. I wanted Desmond Bane. Everybody sees how he turned out. I wanted Saddiq Bey. I miss Saddiq Bey dearly. Those are the 3 guys I wanted. Well, 4. Those are the guys I wanted, but mainly I wanted Desmond Bane. We skipped Desmond Bane the first time. I wanted him the second time, and we didn't get him the second time. Desmond Bane would have been perfect with Cade Cunningham. But again, if we made those deals, we wouldn't have gotten Cade. So it is what it is on that standpoint of it. I love the Marcus Sasser. I love Marcus Sasser. I love Jalen Duren. I love, who am I missing? Jalen Duren, Marcus Sasser, Asar Thompson. I don't like the Jaden Ivey deal. I don't. So it is what it is. So we're here now. We are about to trade for Pascal Siakam. I know we're going to get Siakam. And I always think about it because it's always funny because literally the Pistons are going for the guy they wanted the whole time. We thought, I didn't think Sekou, but people were like, oh, Pascal Siakam 2.0. They literally said that during the draft thing. So the Pistons are about to get the guy they've always wanted. And then Pascal was with Dwayne Casey for a short little bit, but I feel like we can get him to stay. You know, I feel like having Pascal Siakam as a number 2 to Cade will be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. He brings us the size we need on the wing. Jalen Duren, Pascal Siakam. Like I said, either it's gonna be Jalen Duren, Siakam, Bogdanovich. I don't know who would be the starting 2, but somebody would be the starting 2 in Cade Cunningham. Or it would be Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Livers. I don't like it, but yeah, Isaiah Livers, Pascal Siakam, and then Jalen Duren at the 5. Either way, the 5 guys that might be on their way out, more than likely. Isaiah Stewart's been a locker room leader, so I really like him, but at the same time, in order for the Pistons to make the playoffs next year, we need veterans, we need leadership, and I feel like the 5 guys that are going to go from this team in order for us to be great, the guys that are definitely up for grabs is Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes, Bogdanovich, Alec Burks, and Jaden Ivey. Those are the 5 guys I see that's just up. You're gone. Marcus Sasser, I feel like he's going to be a great backup point guard. I feel like Sasser can get it done. I'm very excited about him. Oh, Will 6, to be honest, because I don't like Isaiah Livers. Isaiah's been messing up. He's been acting terrible. I don't like it. Oh, I mean, we do got Marvin Bagley. Ooh. I love Bagley. I don't care. I love Bagley. My ideal lineup for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. Let's just say we keep Jaden Ivey. Well, Cade Cunningham. Well, even then, because I don't feel like the Rockets would want Bogdanovich. What's the point? Unless if we did a 3-team trade, I don't see the point. I don't see why Bogdanovich would be going to the Raptors. So honestly, to me, I feel like it's Killian Hayes. I mean, it's Jaden Ivey. So for me, Cade Cunningham, somebody starting at the 2. I don't know who. Pascal Siakam at the 3. Bagley at the 4. Jalen Duren at the 5. I like that. I do like that. Marvin Bagley plays very well with Cade Cunningham. He plays very well with Cade. And he would play very well with Duren because Duren can lock down the paint. He can do some good things in the paint. He's getting older. He's getting better. And even then, say you got a guy like Tatum, you know what I'm saying? Pascal can guard him. I don't know. I like Marvin Bagley. I really want to keep Marvin Bagley on a team. Oh, wow. Whoa. 7 guys. That's funny. I went from 5 to 7. 7 guys that can go from my team. Wiseman can go too. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. And that's it for me, to be honest. I'm going to be streaming later tonight. I got somewhere to go. So I'm going to catch y'all later. Shout out to You Matter, Demetrius Harmon. Shout out to him. I just wanted to give a shout out, man, because I like what he does. He does dope things. Shout out to Keith Lee, 2 guys from the city. 2 guys that very much deserve all their flowers in the world right now. Peace out. I'm saying peace out, not even finished. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Join the Palace if you're not a part of the Palace. Welcome to the Players Palace again. Catch y'all later. Peace out.